Imagine floating in the silent darkness of space, where stars shimmer like diamonds scattered across an endless black ocean. Ahead of you looms a cosmic shadow, a black hole, a place so powerful that even light itself can't escape. You drift closer, curiosity outweighing fear, and suddenly you begin to fall. Not through air or water, but through space and time itself. What would you see? What would you feel? And could you survive, even for a moment, in a realm where the laws of physics no longer make sense? Black holes are the strangest and most mysterious objects in the universe. They're born when massive stars run out of fuel and collapse under their own gravity. Imagine something so heavy that it crushes itself into a single point smaller than an atom. That's called a singularity. Around it is an invisible boundary known as the event horizon, the point where escape becomes impossible. Beyond that, no signal, not even light, can ever come back. But if you could fall in, what would actually happen to you? Let's take that journey step by step. From far away, a black hole doesn't look like much, just a black circle surrounded by a swirling halo of glowing gas and dust. This bright ring is called the accretion disk, made of matter spiraling inward at incredible speeds, heating up to millions of degrees. It shines brighter than entire galaxies. As you move closer, something strange begins to happen. Time itself starts to stretch. To anyone watching from a distance, you appear to slow down, moving in slow motion as you approach the black hole. Eventually, it seems like you freeze right above the edge, fading slowly into darkness. But from your perspective, nothing feels unusual. You keep falling, time moving normally for you, while the rest of the universe seems to accelerate around you. Crossing the event horizon would be oddly quiet. There's no flash, no impact, no warning, just a smooth glide into a place where there's no turning back. Once you pass this line, escape becomes impossible. Even if you tried to fire rocket engines at full power, they couldn't pull you out. Gravity has won. Now, as you fall deeper, you enter a region where space and time begin to twist in ways our minds can barely comprehend. And then, something truly bizarre happens: spaghettification. It's a funny name for a horrifying process. Because gravity near a black hole is stronger at your feet than your head, your body would begin to stretch like a piece of spaghetti. If you were falling into a small black hole, you'd be ripped apart long before reaching the center. But if you fell into a supermassive black hole, like the one at the heart of our galaxy, the experience would be very different. Its event horizon is so vast that the difference in gravity between your head and feet would be tiny at first. You could actually pass through unharmed, at least for a while. You'd float in eerie silence, watching as light from the universe behind you bends and warps into strange rings and streaks. The view would be breathtaking, like drifting through a cosmic painting that never stops shifting dot as you continue falling. The rules of reality start to unravel. Inside a black hole, space and time switch roles. Normally, you can move freely in space, forward, backward, left, right, but you can't choose to move backward in time. Inside the black hole, it's the opposite. Moving inward toward the center becomes as unavoidable as moving forward in time. No matter what you do, every path leads you closer to the singularity, where the laws of physics collapse completely. It's not just darkness. It's a place beyond understanding, where matter is crushed to infinite density, and the very fabric of reality tears apart. What happens next is one of science's greatest mysteries. Some theories say you'd be destroyed, compressed into pure energy at the singularity. Others suggest something far stranger, that black holes could be gateways. According to certain ideas in physics, a black hole might connect to another region of space and time through something called a wormhole. If that were true, falling into a black hole might not mean the end of your story. It could be a passage to another universe, or a distant corner of our own. You might emerge somewhere else, far in the future, or in a completely new reality. It's a haunting and beautiful possibility that black holes aren't just cosmic destroyers, but perhaps the universe's hidden portals. If you could somehow observe yourself falling, the experience would defy logic. To you, it might feel like only seconds have passed, but from the outside world, billions of years could go by. Entire civilizations could rise and vanish while you're still falling. Stars would fade, galaxies would drift apart, and the universe itself could grow old and cold, all while your descent continues silently, forever. So what truly happens when you fall into a black hole? You'd see time slow to a crawl, be stretched and pulled by unimaginable forces, and ultimately vanish into a realm where physics no longer applies. From the outside, you'd appear frozen in time. But from your point of view, you'd fall endlessly toward the singularity, a place where space, time, and reality itself cease to exist, or maybe begin again in some other form. Black holes remind us how small and fragile we are, yet how endless our curiosity can be. They show us that the universe still holds mysteries far beyond our understanding, puzzles that bend the limits of science, imagination, and even existence itself. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures beyond the stars, and tell me in the comments, would you dare to fall into a black hole?